Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. How's it going? How you doing? I'm doing a second video today because I don't really have anything else I feel like doing right now. I got like 4 hours before I'm gonna go play Monster Train, so I was thinking while I wait I could play some Monster Train. Thoughts? Maybe. Anything to tell you today? Nah. Let's get it. Shall we? Little Primordium random. We're almost through the loop. I'm excited to get to play the regular game clans again. It's gonna be like a month per loop, which is really crazy, but you know, it's chill. I will maybe be doing some tier list content soon. I will see. I gotta figure out what I want to do in regards to that, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe coming up soon. I want to do a video of like talking about each of the seraphs as well. So I should maybe I'll do that first actually. How to beat each of the seraphs and some example ideas. That's probably what I'll do first actually. All right. Anyway, that's for later. Today we are playing Primordium with Exile Underlegion. Is pretty good. I think this is the worst Pyre heart in the game. I think Heart of the Pact is really, really bad. So that'll be fun. And we got Shadoweater, who's cool. This is Savagery Seraph, and let's get to it. We have Primordium. I don't think that this clan has a great character for Primordium. I do feel like Superfood is a lot worse because each of the Seraphs kind of fucks with him. So we'll play Aggressive Edible. And see what we get. Start of the turn, fully healed champions. Not all that good. We'll take Golden Idol. And we can get to it. Big thing about Golden Idol, I have to actually think, because it's very easy to kill yourself taking this thing. We should be fine. Shadoweater is a huge body, and he will clean up the backline for me. So, it's okay. Savagery Seraph, so there's no silence to worry about. I think we are relatively fine. I think we're not the worst off here. We'll see, though. I don't know how good Underlegion plays if they're not the primary. That's what I'll be interested to check out. How good is this clan if you're not forcing their rally game plan on them? Should actually, yeah, just hit that. I'll try my best to remember to get Heart of the Pact every turn, but the reason that this Pyre Heart is bad is not because of its effect. If you're wondering. Because I did just say I think it's the worst Pyre Heart in the game. I guess we could talk about the fact that it just has no HP. This thing's problem is just it has no HP and very low attack. +1 draw per turn is a big upside, to be fair, but I don't think it fixes the fact that this thing has no HP. Oh god, I have 55 health. Scary, isn't it? Let me double check I closed Discord. I did. Okay. Space Prism, I think, got a lot worse because you'd play your units at the start. So this is now only there to make room for totem enemies or totem units. And Umbra Assault is a ping that I don't really need. I can't see myself playing around Gorge here. It's probably 3 feet and out. Prismal Dust? Probably, as a result. Rot is really good. This card's great to play. The end. And we'll go see what the Underlegion units are. I think they're mostly rally units, aren't they? Quick Endless, +20 and +14. Yeah, like Spore Launcher, exactly. This is what's odd, because how do you put Spore Launcher and Primordium and Shadoweater all in the same run? I think you don't. But I don't really have the rallies for this character, I fear. I don't think we have enough. Because we have the wrong starting for it. Etch Decay 8 is cool, and maybe we could just load up on a bunch of consumes, but this is the first run in a while where I don't really see where we're gonna take it. I'm gonna pick Spore Launcher, because I think he's really good. And we'll just figure it out. I don't think he wants a lot. He wants, like, dualism. Endless Quick, +20 and +14. I'll just roll. He wants, like, a dualism. Smidgestone Multi-Strike Shadoweater is also pretty real. Yeah. I'll take it. I had to double check my mind. I think it's fine. To run through it mentally. So now, maybe I am gonna try to play morsels, I don't know. That's a golden idol diff, by the way. Pretty cool. So Spore Launcher just goes on his own, and he's gonna act as a cleanup character now. And these two are gonna be our main plan, roughly. And we can make room, or we've made room for morsels. Part of the pact, don't forget it. I will forget it, it's definitely one of my biggest mistakes, I forget this thing. Yeah, then you go like green recruit and he spawns and does some decay. We'll see, right? I don't know how much Primordium damage you actually get at a baseline. I don't think it's enough to just win, but with multiple floors, this doesn't trigger rally, right? Oh, it does? Oh, this changes everything. Whoa, I'm glad I checked. Whoa. Huh. Well, that makes things a lot different, I must say. How strange. Okay, well then we could just play space. Huh. Well, give me making of a morsel. Give me spawning pods. The problem is that you can't, like, make mushroom. You can't make the little dudes and also feed Shadoweater. So these two are kind of at odds as a result. We could just make a bunch of morsels and find dualism. We could also find, like, equipment for Primordium. I know I haven't played this champion yet, but I've watched Cranberry play this a few times. So finding equipment for Primordium is really good. 30 HP. Silences. I think it's going to silence the Eaton. Overgrowth Carapace Smidge Stone is +20/+20 per round on Shadoweater guaranteed. Forever. And that's pretty good, because we're playing around 15 per round. So I'll take that. And then let me leave before we do anything else and see what's in the alcove. Triple stack. Reserve for +5 magic power, -4 cost. Interesting. Triple stacking Rod up to Decay 45 is cool. Purgeable, 2 energy. It's hard to play this curse, so you have to have something that's really good for triple stack. And I don't think Rot is really good for triple stack. I think it's pretty good for triple stack, but this curse is really bad. I think this is the worst of the 3 that you can see here. So I think we're going to skip this. I think we're going to leave it. I don't, like, inherently I don't really like that event. I'm not 100% certain on where I fall for it yet. But, yeah. Do I want to roll, or do I think I just want to make this thing deployable? And what Archeon? Sorry? Pushback? Okay, that's chill. I don't care about that. You could do +15 Enchanted Chamber for Plink, but I don't think it's real. I don't think I care about Plink that much. Let's see what we get up to here. They're starting to come together, right? And I don't have to care that much about pushback here. If he kills my Primordium, it's fine. If I draw a green recruit and stop it, it's also fine. The only thing I don't really want to do is take damage here. Although I definitely could. Like, we could play Rot and then just eat a little damage, but I don't think I need to. If we play Energy, we can probably always draw 6 per turn after turn 1. We can come pretty close at least. And then you just go like Morsel Jeweler. That was Plink, so I need to play Spore Touch, and that'll be Heart of the Pact. Immortal Trade probably can leave this run, and I am going to lose Primordium, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I don't have to. You could play Green Recruit, feed the Mushroom. It's fine, I suppose. I might have the Mushroom end up getting eaten here. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't really need to spend time thinking about this fight because I have a guy who does 96 times 2. There's no enemy in this fight that's going to kill that. So I can just kind of... I think I could just end my turn, actually. I'm pretty sure. There's no reason to do anything else. I can always ping off the enemies like the 6-2 here that are going to cause me any sort of thought. Or cause me to have to think at all. But yeah, this fight is over. I don't need to be like this. Hey, my mushrooms. What gives you, a little rat? A little bird? I need those guys, kind of. The +20/+20 per round will do a lot for us, for sure. I mostly just wonder... Because we're obviously not scaling fast enough to clear big, heavy waves, which is what we have to do into this Seraph. So where's the rest of our damage going to come from? That's your question of the hour here. Let's see. Trample would be good. Wretch to bring back Primordium, that is very good. I will play that. There you go, mission figured out. Prickly Puffball, people have really hyped this guy up to me. I'll give him a shot. I don't know if I've gotten much play with him. I don't need space. I don't really need to play energy. But I don't need draw either. So it's probably energy and then maybe space if I decide I want to play around Spore Launcher, which I probably won't. And it all sort of flows together now, I believe. We're going here for Permafrost or Holdover. We're going to grab Aggressive Edible 3. You could go Stalwart Snack as well and try to play like Space plus... you could technically play Space plus Overgrowth Carapace on him. That's all I was trying to say. I don't think it's that good though. And instead we'll just play Holdover Wretch. And we could play Double Stack, -1. I don't think so. I'm not thrilled to play Holdover Wretch, but it's fine. Are these the only units that Underlegion has? Moral Mistress and Spore Launcher? Curious. Okay, and then we just go to the Steel Shop and we're looking for Endless, Titanite, +20, things like that for Puffball. Otherwise though, I think this run is kind of just in my sights. I can see the lines. He's 140. Sap guy. I'm pretty sure I'm okay. If we just play top 4 here. Overgrowth Carapace, because Sap guy, it doesn't matter where I play. And then this will be our backline clearer. He needs a little bit of help. Revenge applied to K5. He needs a little bit of help, but not a lot. I think we just end turn, right? It would be good to... one more thing. I need to find an equipment for Primordium. That's the last piece of this run that I need. And then we're all set. I'd like to find him some plus attack. And trample would be nice too, but for the most part, this is a run that has a clear through line already. And so we'll just get like one Morsel Minor, and we just play Wretch Holdover because we need Holdover. Or we want to draw it, I guess, again, I should say. Huh. I double hit, I just double hit the wrong guy. But Holdover, specifically, I should say, if I want to speak my words correctly, it's so that I never miss, right? You would prefer Permafrost because the second Primordium is probably all you need to play. You'd prefer Permafrost as a result, but this way is fine too. I'm just gonna end turn then. What's the point of thinking in a run like this? I've got a dude. He's 224 times 2. I think I'll be alright. And he's also healing 20 and doing... no, he's healing 40 and doing 20 to the whole floor. So he clears backline himself as well. It's all very interesting how it works out. Here I was worried we weren't going to find enough damage. 348 times 2. I would play a merge for that equipment that gives multi-strike, but I think the problem with that is the multi-strike purge equipment, of course, is what I'm talking about. The problem with that, of course, is that you can't really like afford it, you know? It's too expensive because it's 3+2 would be a 5 cost equipment. I don't think you can do it. I don't think I need to take much tech here. Add a random equipment with ephemeral to your hand and apply -1. I don't think you can do this because we need the equipment that we put on Primordium to be deployable. Trinket shop, magic shop. Magic shop is for permafrost would be nice. I'll go look at the trinket shop. What for? Good question. Never mind. There's nothing there. Spell chain, heal your pyre. Heal your pyre is nice. Throw that on rot. Good to have. Spell chain is meaningless. We roll for permafrost. Cool. Remove consume? Nah. Most of the cards in this deck I will be better off without. Mushy room. Stab 3 to enemy units at the end of combat. Probably works on the boss. I don't really know if this makes any sense to do though. I think I'll skip it. One of the better rooms for Manifold Mirror, the relic that lets you... That's the relic that lets you play a room and have it replicate to all floors, but I don't have that here. I don't really have anything to duplicate either. I'm just gonna go on. It's all very odd. But the run also kind of just plays itself. I get to keep being mega greedy for money. I just go Shadoweater, Overgrowth, Carapace. The only thing that I think would be a huge upside here would be Inferno Room. Inferno Room would change a little bit. Otherwise though, I mean, look at us. We're so strong. I hear these freaking birds, man. I don't want to close my window though because I'm going to get hot. So, but they're so loud. Alright, I'm closing my window. I'm sick of it. Go like hang a noisemaker outside my window to get these birds to fuck off. They're just so noisy. And for what? What do they have to say? They're always yapping, but nobody's listening. I don't get it. Let's go through and clear all of these 8-3s out just to be safe. No need to be complacent. I mean, being complacent here, I should have played the +1 draw. But look, you can, how much can you expect out of your boy? I'm doing plenty. I think, anyway. Because ultimately you just throw a Primordium and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I do just have a 240 times 2. I would take Feast in this run, you know? I think that's worth saying. I would play a Feast here. Definitely worthy. It's a dominant mid game, but you can't be complacent because we will have a little trouble once we get into Seraph and beyond. Mostly because our Pyre Heart is so weak. But I'm not taking any of this, and we're very rich, which is nice. Strong mid game, lots of money. There's nothing at the well. So we'll go here. And we'll pick up Pyre HP. Because I want to go left and find an equipment and another deployable, potentially. Yeah, glass cannon is good. And we will deployable that. That'll do. Is there anything else here? I guess I may as well check if there's an Inferno Room. There's a Mitosis Cap. Celebrating a permanent copy of this unit cannot be equipped to champion or cardless units. I think this thing's pretty fun. I will probably never actually play it, but it's conceptually very cool. The worst card in this deck is Spear Steward, but really it's just like, it doesn't matter too much, right? In fact, I think I'll go in and I'll just purge a few cards while I'm thinking about it. I'd like to get rid of Spore Launcher. I don't think I'm playing that guy. And then it probably falls to 1 Shield Steward. And then it's Plink. You're probably thinking it's Plink right away. It's not really Plink right away, because Plink is at least a 1 cost for Heart of the Pact. The clanless cards are not. Plink at least has a chance to be something. All of the clanless cards cannot contribute. My damage output might be high enough that I could play middle floor and not worry. I'm gonna play bottom floor. And we'll just see. Because I'm gonna take a little bit of damage off the rip for playing bottom floor. There's nothing you can do about it. And send the Shield Steward to die, I guess. So it might be a forced top floor, or not top floor, but middle floor play. I want to try bottom floor though, because from here I will now not leak anymore. I think, actually maybe I will. Because this thing is really frightening. You're gonna take 10 rot, which is gonna kill you, so I can, or it's called decay. I'm gonna call it rot sometimes on accident. And we could throw some mushy rooms up here. And you're gonna be lifesteal, 15 decay is 45 damage. You just gotta make sure you retch every turn from here on. Never let it go. Yeah, one morsel miner in the loop is pretty nice. Extra bit of damage. Okay, let me get a few spore touches in here. And we'll see. I think I should have enough to catch this guy. 22. He does lifesteal, but he's dead. Good news. And now we're into the easy part of the run. Now the glass cannon is only for the first play, of course, if you weren't familiar with that. It is only turn 1 that we get glass cannon value. Or the first 3 eats, I guess. It's still plus 150 on Shadoweater, of course, but it could have been so much more. Not really. Wow, this is insane from Plink. I've never seen this before. In all my years, this is a world premiere Plink performance. Plink has never performed this well before, and probably never will again. Ridiculousness from the Plink. I should be spore touching the boss. I should care more. But like, come on man, look at my guy. He's doing 1,000 damage per round. Look at this dude and tell me I really need to be worried I'm gonna lose this fight. Here, you wanna be safe? We could play a mortal trade. You wanna play it 100% cool. I just sort of feel like the 563 times 2 is good enough. Call it a hunch. Ooh. It was kind of close, I don't know. I don't even know who I'm arguing with, man. Myself, I guess. Who is this guy talking to, though? No, for those of you who just asked it, no, you cannot propagate Primordium. Buffet as a yellow effect. Do not ask me. I also question this. Do not ask. It doesn't happen. I mean, you can ask. I'll just tell you the same thing. You could type it. You could all comment it. I wouldn't mind. But no, you can't do it. You can't play 2x propagate on your boy. So I will skip. This is probably draw. I don't see any reason to take space. So draw seems fine. The completion of this run is in this steel shop, hopefully, where we find a Titanite and an Endless. Endless, check. You could do plus 20 as well, but I think Titanite is a little better. What's the next ring? Magic Shop, Steel Shop. I will probably go to the Vortex and the Boons over the Duplicate and the HP. So I could roll, and if I miss, I can just find it again later. And I could also just hit. Perfectly fine. I want Titanite a little more because this is Savagery Seraph, who is just going to pummel you. So a little more buffer on the HP. It's worth more than the 20. Because his HP effectively just went up to 70. So it's worth 35, pretty much. Large Stone would have been worth more. Interesting. Wrath, Benevolence, Courage. I'll take attack immediately on the Shadoweater. That seems chill. Yeah, this run, I was a little worried at the start. You may remember I said I don't know how we're going to go about this one. This is like maybe the most plays itself run I've ever played. I don't have anything interesting to tell you. I don't have anything cool to commentate. Deafening Herald is annoying. I'll give you that one. This guy's irritating. What do we want to do about that? I'm gonna take the trial for $600 because I like money. And I don't really care that much about the healing on walk up. I need to give Rax the Overblessed an amount of respect, but I also need to respect the silence, which means we're gonna have to play middle floor. And my Puffball guy is just gonna get silenced out of his revenge. But mostly we're playing middle floor so that we have time to hit like the Rot here, or the Plink, or whatever you gotta hit, you know? And we'll try to save up for Prismal Dust. Here, in this fight, I will actually try a little harder. You want to play Ember Drain 2 for Heart of the Pact? I don't think so. Okay, and then this wave is fine. I will do a Making of a Morsel. Just make sure we play Decay as well. Interesting. I'll go Decay the Train Steward on top floor. That's the sort of thing where I could spend more time thinking about the turn, but I'm gonna go for the flow and just play cards. Does he die or does he get eaten? He gets eaten. There you go. I don't even need to play this card. Or this one. Okay. Fine with me. How many silence enemies are there? I was expecting it to be silence every wave. I guess not. I play this because it's draw +1 next turn. And we just throw away all these recruits. And nothing really to do here. No reason to play that stuff. I guess you could play the spawn card because it consumes, actually. Here's our second silence, which just gets kind of countered, I suppose. I guess this fight's actually easy. So I need to track how many. It looks like there are 3 silence enemies in a fight with the silence enemy on the screen. That's what it seems like, anyway. I don't know why I'm slowing down here, like this is a hard turn to figure out. This shit's fine. I'm gonna have to use my ability on this turn to catch all the enemies. Maybe? Actually, maybe not. No, because he gets eaten, so it's alright. There is one silence. Spore Touch. Spore Touch. I'll be alright. I think I have played too many Morsel Miners now. I need one of these to go die. That's all. You have to send one of those to die, otherwise your Wretch will overdraw, which I guess doesn't really matter when you get right down to it. Here comes Mr. Rax T Overblessed. He's gonna be a lot of damage, and I'm going to respect him. I'm gonna Immortal Trade myself here just to be safe. I'm gonna give him the respect he's due. Because he is due an amount of respect, for sure. Even though I like to dunk on this guy and hate on him, I do have to respect him. Although not that much. He almost died to the ability. Plus 600, thanks buddy. That heal 150 on walk-up trial was very free. Regen 3, sap 3. The problem is I don't know who you would put this on. Oh, you could put it on the Puffball, maybe. Nah, it's kind of a waste. It's a waste of a card slot. Is there anything for me in the magic shop? Nah, just double checking. I hit the Titanite, but we need to check it. Well, let's see what everything is first. Multi-strike quick, plus 14, and damage shield 3. Fossilized Fangs. Draw +1, and then I just don't remove anything. Remove 2 cards versus +1 draw. I could remove more than 2, is the thing. I could remove a lot more than 2. So I think that this Ever-Turning Soil is fake. I can remove like 3 or 4. 15 units gain armor 10. I don't have a room card, I don't believe, for this. Footstool, too bad. Yeah, so all I'm gonna do here is remove cards now. So I do think it was fine to skip. So what am I gonna get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of the green recruits, I'm gonna get rid of the plinks, I'm gonna get rid of the spore touches. The plinks go first, every plink can die. Kill 6 billion plinks. I think there is nothing to do with these. I can play damage shield 3 shield steward and he can bait savagery to top 4. That's fine. You know what? Let's see if he gets plus 20. Or even a Titanite, why not? Fuck it, I got the money. That's wasteful though, for sure. Blink. And I'd like to get rid of this spawning pods card, I think. It's hard to pay 2 energy for. Anything else? Making of a morsel stays. Spore Touch is my ping, but I may as well kill 1 or 2 of them. One of them. So yeah, I got rid of 5 cards instead of drawing +1 per turn. I think it's a good trade. Regen 10. That's a lot of regen. Weird. Alright, let me take my thumbnail screenshots. I will be right back. Alright, shall we go on? One more look at the trinket shop to make sure none of these are even marginal value. You know what? 10 armor is marginal value. In the Savagery Seraph, it might save my Primordium from dying to a sweep. So, let's get it. There's a potential world where one of the sweeps leaks by or something like that, you know? It can happen. Puffball, Shadoweater, Primordium, Glass Cannon, Overgrowth Carapace. Now he is going to come in here and smack me right away. Oh, and he's going to kill me. Oh, what do you know? And this doesn't die. That's interesting. So I actually have to play this differently. I hate having to play things differently. How do you want to approach this? Let me think about it. So basically, the position is just that I have to give up one thing that I want to keep. It's not that hard to fix, by the way. It's not like a big shortcoming. I needed to count is all. Because you have to give up Overgrowth Carapace, I believe. It comes back, don't worry. It'll probably just be a turn late or so. This guy's a little bit of a problem, though. I didn't realize he was gonna live. This is a bit of a learning experience for me, for sure. Because I've been very confident in this run, but it looks like I might actually not make it through this fight. Because I have no way to kill this thing. Whoa. Oh, I see. I need the Overgrowth Carapace to give me the HP. Interesting. Very interesting, because he doesn't have the HP to live right now. Well, I can survive this turn, and it's okay. Things are just a little bit worse than I had anticipated. Oh, I'm forgetting the mushrooms. Okay. I understand. So you're gonna go 1 recruit, because he's gonna make mushrooms. Hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze. I did have to sneeze, I was right. I'm just looking, give me a sec. Because there are 2 sweepers here, but I am... If Primordium dies, I can't resurrect him through Wretch. That's your big problem here. And this guy is dying at an awkward timing. I don't know, I might have to try this a few different ways. Also, did Seraph not go bottom 4? Oh no, you know what? This is only turn 2. He went top middle. He would go bottom on this turn. Okay. Here, let's do a little trying of things. Okay. I wanted to see if playing the green recruit would kill one of those sweepers for me. It does not. What if I played both green recruits? That would kill both sweepers. For whatever that's worth. Okay, doesn't work out. We cruise through this fight, but we just can't get our foot in the door here. That's all this one became. I just need to live 1 turn more. That's all. And it's very hard to find it. Because you can do this, you can do this, but then your Primordium just dies to the sweep. And this decay is only going to do one. I'm one energy short again, as I was last turn. Oh, I have Prismal Dust coming up. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I have Prismal Dust. Okay. Okay. Crisis averted. Should I save this? He's gonna do 220. It's gonna kill this Zealot for me. But the Zealot is kind of nice to have because he's gonna break the melee weakness and he's only gonna do... What? He's only gonna do 18? Let's think about it. He harvests for +2. He's gonna do 18 plus what? He's gonna hit for 30. And then you're gonna hit for 6, 7, 7. 30, 36, 50. He's at 53. He lives at like 1, and then I just throw up lifesteal. Okay, so I think it's fine. But I could also kill this guy. I am mostly seeing if I want to save HP here. I think I should. Okay. If I understand everything correctly here, what should happen now is I replay Prickly Puffball. He cleans up. And then oh my god, this guy crushes me actually. I guess I did need to hold off, because I'm going to take a bunch of damage. I didn't realize I was going to take so much damage. And this is not a Pyre where I can be taking this kind of damage. It's not like there's anything we can do about it, though. I don't really feel like undoing the whole turn. Do I want to get another morsel? What do I want to play here? Spore Touch? This isn't really that hard. I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Oh wait, this morsel dies to the sweep. I'm acting like the sweep is fine and just dying pre-fight. It's not. It's like this. He's not going to hurt me too much. I think that Seraph should come bottom floor, but I should probably play safe and Immortal trade it. Oh, you just died to sweep anyway. I could have played a top floor. Alright, whatever. And now he comes bottom floor. This is my one extra turn that I was talking about needing. And I think now I should be okay. Although I am gonna take like a little bit too much damage, right? The problem is that this Puffball can't tank one hit for me on round start. So I just have to take the damage and hope it's good enough. It might actually just be not good enough though. Well, the only thing to do here is play Overgrowth Carapace Wretch, I believe. And we'll catch up now, but yeah, you're gonna hit me for 18. You're gonna hit me for probably another like 18 or so. And there's another sweep coming at me, man. This is insane. These sweepers, this Puffball is not as good as I expected him to be at the bottom line, or the bottom lane clearing. I thought he was gonna be much better at this. People hype this unit up to me so much. Oh my god, he's Shark. He's just Mushroom Shark. This guy is nowhere near Shark. They're not even in the same area code, man. It's not close. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I just get killed. Through the Prickly Puffball, too. That's insane. I don't know what you're supposed to do in this fight then. Maybe this comp just can't survive this Seraph is what it feels like. The rage on these sweepers is unplayable. 410 times 2, I cleared a heavy and it's just 21, 19 to all, 19 times 2 to all. I don't know. I don't know. I'll give it one more restart, but this fight is looking like I just don't win this. I fell for the hype. Prickly puffball. I fell for it. There's no way to get Shadoweater to survive around on top floor, right? Oh, I'm doing my math wrong. Hold on. I've had this wrong the whole time. He does 90, not 60. I could play it this way. And then we need the Spore Touch, and then we'll play Rot on the other assassin, hopefully. I need to pick off as many of these as I can. Yeah, we'll just go Puffball bottom floor, cleans house. And then Rot here kills one. This looks much more playable. One small thing I didn't see. I was thinking he was only hitting 60. He hits 90, which one-shots the Puffball. That's very important to not miss like I did. And then we can just use Spore Touch and Rot to keep these guys pinned, I think. I'm gonna take a little bit of Pyre damage from the Savagery guys, but that's the price of doing business, I suppose. 20 times 3, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I hear ya. But we do hit, live. That way we can keep Puffball bottom floor where he needs to apply Rot to the assassin. I could save 5 HP by throwing Green Recruit here. Very worth it. 25 means that you're taking 10. So you'll take 25 and then 24. He won't actually die. I need to put one Spore Touch on him. The Protector saves him. One lifesteal on my my guy now. Also, I was wrong. Oh, because they come in with melee weakness on him, of course. One lifesteal should put me in a fully stabilized position. I am 3 damage off of killing this. Huh. Where's my plink now, am I right, fellas? Eesh. Okay. There's nothing to do. The only thing I would be able to play on it is Rot. So we'll go Spore Touch, I think, and just stop the sweep. Damage taken, you gotta take it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a shame, but hey, at least we'll be alive going into the boss, right? I don't want to play Immortal Trade yet if I can avoid it. I have to play Immortal Trade. There's no way around it. I have to play one Immortal Trade here, or I'm dying next turn for sure. Because Seraph is coming up here, so yeah. And this is the problem with this Pyre, man. A fight like this that is like, it's not great, but it should be recoverable is going to be, I am out of Pyre HP and dying, pretty much. We play Shield Steward, or we play Puffball here, but I have to kill the sweepers. So it's like Puffball here, and then Shield Steward here. And that'll save me 5. Yeah. We can get some of our HP back through Rot, at least. And that's fine. Oh man, is that another 10 damage I'm forced to take? I think it is. These Savagery waves are so much HP, too. There's another 10, and then I have to take another 2, and we need to Rot this guy. We don't need to. At this point, it doesn't matter as much if Primordium lives, but I'm gonna have very little HP going into this final boss, and I think I will lose to Savagery. Oh my god. Oh no, yeah, these guys guaranteed 20 damage to me also. Oh, I'm just dead, actually. On board, I do not survive. Wow. This sucks. Yeah, I guess this isn't good enough. One single hyperscaled unit isn't strong enough into this Seraph. I think a different Pyre Heart, and I do win this run, but I just can't make it to Relentless. There's no way to play bottom floor. There's no way to play middle floor. If you want, we can try one more thing. I think we can try one more idea here. And I'm willing to do it. Because right now, by the way, we are guaranteed dead. Because these two do 10, these two do 10. You just can't play top floor versus Savagery Seraph, or you take a guaranteed 40 damage. Like, nothing you can do about it. You just take 40. So, I have one more line that we can try out before we pack this one in. And that line is middle floor start. It's just too much damage. That's all it really comes down to. It's too much damage to stay alive. And it's too many enemies to survive as well. I don't know if I have enough damage for the assassin, the chosen assassin guy here. If I draw the rot card, maybe, but actually, no, I don't think I do. Do I? No, and this line always leads to Primordium dying. Okay, so I think there's no way to survive this. I think that this run is just a wash. This is a Savagery Seraph hard counters me sort of situation. Because either of the other Seraphs I would win, no problem, but I can't make it to Relentless with only 79 Pyre HP. 30 more Pyre HP would also win me this run, of course, but yeah. Oh well. You can't win them all. That's just how it is. We can rot this guy, but you can't get him back. He's not getting eaten, he's getting killed. And if we play top floor, we just don't have survivability. So here's what I learned from this run. This guy is way, way overhyped. I think he is nowhere near as good as people make him out to be. And he just doesn't do what people say he does, right? He's not Shark, he doesn't clear backline. He just puts he puts like 10 damage on a bunch of guys, but yeah, he needs a third upgrade. He needs more HP so that he doesn't die in 2 rounds. Or, you know, he's also probably fine into either of the other Seraphs, but having to contend with melee weakness 2 is very difficult for this guy, I think, as well. So we get that, and then we just get, I needed to find Feast. I needed to find Feast. I didn't see Feast, of course, so it's not like there was anything I could do about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say about this one. It's just a bad matchup. I think Savagery Seraph kind of just beats you down for playing this line as well. Either of the other Seraphs would have been much better because you have to hit a much smaller number to survive. I'm just going to abandon run because there's no real reason to sit here and fight this one out. We've already run through it a few times. That's the end of the win streak. Again, I don't really care about the win streak. But yeah, I think that this clan combo is not very good, ultimately. Like, there's not really a unit that I think jumps out to me as something good to feed to Primordium here. Or feed Primordium too. But really, you show me Inferno Room and I show you a winning run here, for sure. Or some sort of bottom floor backline clear. The other problem is that Shadoweater can't be your backline clear because he can't survive on his own. Like, I'm trying to think about this. What should you play in this run to kill those 50 HP backliners? What can you play in this run to kill those guys? Because you can't do it with Shadoweater, he's going to die. The Prickly Puffball is too inconsistent. Obviously Inferno Room, but what else can you play? I'm trying to think between the clans. Maybe you can just play multiple rots and just rot them on cooldown. That might be what we have to play. I'm not sure. Ultimately, I think the big one is the Puffball is not as good of a plan for that as I was led to believe. And that's fine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.